Hey, Jermaine, thanks for doing this today. Just how's preseason practice been going? How are you guys kind of melding as a team, especially at those guard spots?
We just it's really been going well. We just been helping each other every day, learning different things from each other. So we're just getting better off each other.
Colin?
Yeah, Jermaine, kind of where are you playing the most? Are you at the point, are you at the two, and kind of where do you feel like your game's grown the most?
I really been playing the point a lot, but my game has been growing very a lot. Just me being vocal, helping my teammate get to where they gotta go. That's really it.
John Dell?
Hey, Jermaine, what's it feel like this preseason knowing you're more of an established player on this team after, the previous two, kind of a role player, not really knowing, where you'll be and how you'll help this team?
Just man, I gotta fill in some bigger shoes, just help, just be able to help others, just lead, just always lead by example.
Dave, did you have another question? Okay, go ahead.
Jermaine, could you just kind of take us back through last year? I mean, you played a lot in the early season, but then really took over that point guard spot. How nerve-wracking was that for you? Was it difficult? Just what was the adjustment like taking over that role mid?
I was just learning game after game, just stuff that I usually wasn't doing in the beginning of the season. That I had to be more vocal, be a leader on the court and off the court. So it was just more learning experience for me.
And if I could sneak in one more, obviously you had the shot versus Kentucky, and you had a great freshman year, all freshman team and everything. Did you still feel a little bit maybe when things wrapped up and maybe coming into this year?
Definitely, most definitely.
Michael?
Jermaine, this is Michael Anano with the state newspaper. What's just been this experience like these last few weeks? Obviously, everything going on in the country, COVID, just as a student athlete, as just a human being. I mean, just what has it been like dealing with all of this? And does it help being out on the basketball court? Is that a nice
definitely.
release for you?
Yeah, definitely. Just me, just sticking into just on the court every day, just trying to get better every day. Just let the outside world just handle itself, and just me focusing on what I'm here to do.
Colin?
I'm curious, what's the relationship like between you and Coach Bailey? I know coming from pretty similar areas up here from East Chicago. I think he grew up in Chicago. What's that relationship been like, and what do you guys kind of talk about?
Just different things, like because I know like he understand where we from, so he knows understand like what goes on around the places. So it's just like I really can talk to him about anything, but most likely just like helping me get to elevate my game. So he put me in the gym a lot, just work on my game a lot.
How would you describe where you grew up? What's that like?
I can't even. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's nothing you can explain until you like really inside of. So,
Dave?
Jermaine, there's you, there's AJ, there's Seventh, there's Trey, all guys who played the point, can play the point. How is the competition going at practice? Do you guys think that there's a pecking order when it comes to who starts?
everybody's just playing their role. It's just everybody just moving on the ball, off the ball. So we just trying out different things. So everybody, sometimes I go to the 3, the 2, it doesn't matter. So we just moving around to see what best fits for us.
Back to Colin?
Jermaine, you've obviously been with this core group of guys now for what feels like a couple months, and the official practice has been going on for I think 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Where do you feel like this team is right now, and what's the potential that you guys have this year returning so much?
We're not where we want to be, but I know we're gonna get better every day. So we just keep on learning every day and just trust Frank and what he's telling us, and we just gonna go out and play.
Michael?
You said you guys aren't where you want to be yet. I'm just curious if there's something in particular that you want to see from the team, or anything that you feel like in particular where you guys can grow.
Just learning. Everybody just learning their spots, like to have it as like a perfection. So it's just like everybody can know what somebody's doing wrong if they do it wrong. So that's all the main thing.
We'll go to John Del Bianco and then Dave.
What about your game? Did you focus most in the offseason? What dissatisfied you about the end of your freshman year, and how do you want to improve going into your sophomore year?
I've really been working on like a lot of pick and roll and just making sure like keeping the ball, like not turning the ball over a lot, and really like my jump shot, just make it so more consistent so I can knock it down more consistent.
Go ahead, Dave.
Jermaine, very off topic here, but what's with the new look? Look like you got a haircut and maybe clean yourself up a bit. Was that
Yeah, man. I had
asked you to do,
man,
or
I had to.
why?
Man, it's just I had my haircut. I haven't had a haircut since probably like 8th grade. So it's like I'm gonna just try to like get a new style, just look different.
Last question to Colin.
Jermaine, what's the intensity with so many guys returning and knowing kind of the ropes? What's practice been like in terms of intensity, and who's had kind of the best post or best dunk so far through the first couple of weeks?
Everybody knows Couisnard. well, actually yesterday he caught me like just looking under the rim, so it's like a tip dunk. So I'll give him that one.